Hi everyone, my name is Navya Swarna.
And I'm Serena Zhao, and we're both juniors at St. Mark's School.
Today we're going to be talking about sustainable consumerism, specifically how greenwashing and overconsumption has such negative effects that we may overlook.
Wait, Navya, did you forget? Before we start, we have to do a fit check. All right. My shoes are from Adidas, my pants are from Addicted, my top is borrowed from my friend, and my sweater is from you.
My jeans are from J. Crew, my shoes are also Adidas, my top is borrowed from you, and the sweater's from my roommate. But Serena, I borrowed so many things from everyone else, but yet my closet is still overflowing. Does that happen with any of you guys? Let's talk about why. Overconsumption is more than just having a really big closet. It's about excessive purchasing or discarding goods, oftentimes without regarding how much we use it in our day-to-day lives.
But why should you care, and why does it matter right now? Well, the United States currently accounts for around 4% of the world population. However, in 2024, a study found that consumption in the United States accounted for almost 70% of that of the world's.
How is that possible?
Well, there's one simple answer, and that is the rise of the internet. In recent years, the internet has led to online consumerism platforms such as Amazon, and the creation of these platforms fills in the gap between the consumer and the producer and allows buyers like us to buy more goods faster and at lower costs. 92% of consumers in the United States right now shop online, and this has transformed our society to look something like this.
And social media has played an even bigger role in this. Platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest have created consumerism as a lifestyle, pushing forward where brands are able to connect closer with their consumers through ads and ad placements. Oftentimes, it's through ways that we don't even realize it. Have any of you guys seen stuff like this, PR hauls on any of your TikToks? I know I have. So many times I see boxes and boxes overflowing my screen and just going, wow, that's so much stuff. But when you take it at a broader glance, you realize one person cannot consume all of these. These boxes are just from 1 month of PR. Over time, they build, and gradually, more and more products are left wasted and untouched.
Now, let me paint a scenario. Say you really, really want a new sweater. So you go to the mall and you find two options. The first option is marketed as sustainable, eco-friendly, and environmentally conscious, whereas the second option doesn't have any of these fancy labels. Both are around the same price and both have the same fit, so which one are you more likely to pick? Can I get a raise of hands if you would pick the first option with the labels? Now, who would like to pick the second option? Well, that makes sense because we're at a sustainability conference. But what if I tell you now that the first option is actually from H&M's Conscious line, where 98% of their sustainable claims have actually been proven completely false. Whereas this sweater B, is produced sustainably with ethically made materials. This is a key example of a concept called greenwashing. But wait, Navya, what even is greenwashing?
Great question, Serena. Greenwashing is a commercial tactic used by many companies. Oftentimes, us as consumers don't even realize it because their advertisement or brand deals go for consumer goods. They advocate for sustainability, and oftentimes their practices don't have to match their claims.
So this is why it's so important to stay aware of greenwashing and false advertisement. And we found that the best way to do this is look out for third-party organization certifications from places like PETA, B Corporation, and the Leaping Bunny program.
Overconsumption is a problem that goes beyond all of our closets. It impacts the globe in such a negative way. Plastic packaging continues to harm our environment, and carbon footprints from delivery services continue to harm as well.
In a survey that we did at our school, we interviewed our peers and asked the question, how much of your closet do you actually wear? And we found that there was a huge variety of results. Some people said that they wear almost 100% of their closets, while others, like my friend, said that they only wore like around 10%, which is crazy. And all of the clothes that they are not wearing will eventually land up in our landfills and eventually in the oceans. Right now, there's 200 million tons of plastic in our oceans, and this number is only rising.
So how can we as a society take action? What are some steps we can do to better ourselves? One way is Project Pan. Previously, I talked about some negative effects social media brought to the table. Well, here are some positive effects it's also bringing. Influencers realized the negative effects of overconsumption, and therefore they introduced Project Pan. They advocate for their audience to hit pan or finish a makeup product before moving on to another one or purchasing another one. However, Project Pan doesn't just have to be exclusive to beauty items. This can be applied to other stuff such as household goods, appliances, food, clothes, and any other things you account in your day-to-day lives.
Another step that you can take is to be a more green consumer. And one way you can do this is through thrifting. Thrifting is a great way to bring to life the saying that we all know: reduce, reuse, and recycle. It reduces your carbon footprint and the amount of new products that you purchase, allows you to reuse what other people don't want anymore, and it could be a unique find to better your own closet, and recycles materials that would otherwise end up in the landfill.
And here are some steps our school has taken. We're both part of our Student for Sustainability Club at our school, and one great thing we've started over the years was a thrift store. Students are able to donate gently used clothes, items, and able to walk through, pick out items, and anything discarded is later donated to local charities or shelters. Additionally, we also do a green move out. It's an annual move out every year. We do it at the end of the year where students are able to donate things beyond just clothes. They're able to donate furniture, books, almost anything besides food. And this is also donated to charities and local shelters.
We are so grateful to have the opportunity to speak at the James Penner Conference today, and we've learned so much from all of you guys of what your schools have been doing to combat the environmental crisis. So we hope that you will take something from this presentation, such as the thrift stores or the green move out, and incorporate it into your own schools. Thank you.